Hello everyone. Today of course is February the 15th. As you can see, I got the hat on and the jacket because I'm waiting for the garage gym here to heat up a little bit. I decided to work out a little bit later right after church, which was a great service. Pastor Lass and his daughter Rebecca preached on love. But we'll get to that later as well because it's sort of talking about love also. As we know, we have a lot of females always into the novels and everything going on. But a lot of people don't realize there's a novel, somewhat of a novel combined with poetry that's in the Bible talking about the Songs of Solomon. Don't too many people preach on this, but I tell it like it is. I try to bring out things and let people see that God created us. And so I'm going to read this, and you're going to hear those words of this poetry. It's between the woman, the man, and some of the friends of the woman. And it's going to be a two-part series because I think it's something that we need to think about. You'll never think about going to the Bible and reading it for some poetry on relations. All right, so here we go. And it says, the Song of Songs, which is Solomon's. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine. Your anointing oils and fragrant, your name is oil poured out. Therefore the virgins love you. Draw me after you. Let us run. The king has brought me into his chambers. Now that's the woman talking now. These are friends of the woman. We will exalt and rejoice in you. We'll remember your love more than wine. Rightly do they love you. And this is the woman talking again. I am dark, but still lovely, O daughters of Jerusalem. Like the tents of the Kedar, like the curtains of Solomon. Do not gaze at me because I am dark, because the sun has looked upon me. My mother's sons were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but my own vineyard I have not kept. Tell me, you whom my soul loves, where you pasture your flock, where you make it lie down at noon. For why should I be like one who veils herself by the flocks of your companions? Friends of the woman say, if you do not know the fairest among you women, follow the tracks of the flock and the pasture, your young goats beside the shepherd's tents. And it's the man coming and talking. I compare you, my love, to the mare among the Pharisees' chariots. Lovely are the cheeks with the garments, your neck with the chains of the gold. Friends of the women say, we will make you the anointment of gold with studs of silver. The woman said, while the king was on his couch, my nard gave forth his fragrance. My beloved is to me a bundle of mirth that lieth all night between my breasts. Wow. My beloved is to me a cluster of henna blossoms in the vineyards of the Enigadi. The man said, how fair you are, my love, how fair you are. My eyes are doves. The woman said, how fair you are, my beloved. Yes, pleasant. Our bed is verdant. The beams of our house is cedar. I am the rose of the Sharon and the lily of the valleys. The man says, a lily among the thorns, so is my love among the maidens. And the woman says, as an apple tree amongst the trees of the forest, so am I beloved among the young men. In this shadow I sat with great delight, and his fruit was sweet by my taste. He brought me to the banquet house, and his banner over me was love. Sustain me with raisins, refreshed from my apples, for I am faint with love. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand embraces me. I charge you, O daughter of Jerusalem, my gazelles or does not of the field. Do not stir up or awaken love until it pleases. The voice of my beloved, look, he comes, leaping over the mountains, bounding over the hills. My beloved is like a gazelle of a young stag. Look, he stands behind the wall, gazing through the windows, looking through the lattice. My beloved speaks, and he says to me, rise up, my love, my fair one, come away. For now the winter has passed and the rain is over and is gone. The flowers appear on the earth. The time of the singing has come, and the voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. The fig tree put forth its green figs, and the vines, their blossom, they give forth fragrance. Rise up, my love, my beautiful one, and come away. O my dove is the clefts of the rock, and the secrets of the place of the cliffs. Let me see your face, let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet, and your face is lovely. Catch the foxes for us, and the little foxes, the spoils of vineyards. for your vineyards are in the blossom. My beloved is mine, and I am his. He feeds his flock among the lilies until the day of breaths and the shadows flee. Turn, my beloved, be like a gazelle or like a young stag on the cleft mountains. Now, as we read that, you can go back and read it. Like I said, it's called the Songs of Solomon, in which I'm going to take it in two parts because there's some more to that. But let's be for real. I told you the Bible has everything, even talking about how a woman and man should love each other, should give the love there, the lust that she had for this man and this man had for her. So we got to realize, like I said, once again, don't sleep on the Bible. See, that's why we need to meet amongst ourselves. God created us. God created us. There's a reason why we multiply there. There's a reason why he gave us those type of feelings, their emotions that we have, and those reasons for those emotions, but most of the time we think we got to turn to a novel, which is nothing wrong with that. But the Bible has it in there as well. We're talking about these two people showing their love and the things, how they can't wait to see each other. But like I said, next week I will continue on with this subject. I know some of you might think this kind of boring, but I just want to show you once again that the Bible talk about two people that care about each other, that love things. So you don't need to go and read a lot of novels. Just go to the Songs of Solomon. And like I said, this is part 1. And remember, love each other. That's the one thing about it. That's the one thing about Valentine's. Valentine's can be a good moment or could be a bad moment for some people. But remember, like I always said, God shows his love every single day, not just one time out of the year. Because no man, no woman, whatever relationship you're in, it shouldn't take you one time of the year to say, hey, I love you. You're beautiful. You remind me of something. It should be done every single day. Then you ain't got to worry about no problems, and you ain't got to worry about nobody go looking elsewhere if you handle that business, if you know what I'm coming from. Until next week, everybody please have a lovely week.